Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Manatee, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
Good evening and Roll Tribe ICC fans, and welcome to the Davis Ford pregame show. Adam Gore, Jim Ingram getting set to bring you this playoff basketball action here at the Davis Event Center. And Jim, you can already feel it, no pun intended, with the surroundings outside. But there's a lot of electricity, a lot of energy in the Davis Event Center tonight.
No doubt about it, Adam. Great crowd. Students already here before the game. They're really pumped. Got a good crowd coming in. Like you said, Adam, the men has had a great year. Doesn't matter what happens tonight. They're 21-4 coming into this game. Played Coahoma twice, close ball games. Very proud of the men, but hey, it's playoff basketball. They got to be ready tonight.
Absolutely. You kind of talk about it right there, so we'll talk about it a little bit more here on the Davis Ford pregame show. It's tough to beat teams in this league. It's tough to beat them twice in this league. Really, really tough to beat them 3 times in one season, and that's going to be the task for the Indians tonight.
No doubt about it. They know each other, but we know how good Coahoma is. They won the first round the other night to be able to play tonight. We had a bye, so it's going to be a very, very difficult for ICC Indians, but we've stepped up all year, and hopefully they can find a way to win tonight.
See your good buddy Tommy Chamley.
Tommy and Rita.
Rita coming into the house. That's always a good sign when they're in the house.
That's right.
So hopefully they'll bring us a little bit of that luck tonight here as well. Of course, First American National Bank is a proud sponsor of ICC Athletics, and we're about 6.5 minutes away from that First American National Bank opening tip. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll talk about tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting 5 for ICC and Coahoma right after this.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere.
At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel, the high-tech touch.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
They say Diet Coke is a...
Ever since we opened our doors in 1960.
And welcome back. There we go. Little struggles with the buttons there all of a sudden, Mr. Jim. But
that's all right.
We're in the Davis Ford pregame show. And an outstanding crowd already here in the Davis Event Center. A lot of people making their way in. The weather outside is not favorable right now, but hey, one of the safest places you can be other than the ICC Band Hall is right here in the Davis Event Center.
No doubt about it.
While you're here, why not support the Indians? Well, Jim, let's go ahead and talk about Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups, and let's start with visiting Coahoma.
And Coahoma comes in 14-11 in this playoff game tonight, starting number 0, Marion Hagen, a 6'2 freshman guard from Holmes County Central High School. Number 1, Ben Galmore, a 5'10 sophomore from Clarksdale, Mississippi. Number 4, Key Johnson, a 6'7 sophomore from Gulfport. Number 5, Jaquay Murray, a freshman, a 6'7 freshman, 215 pounds from Brooklyn, New York. And rounding out the starting lineup, number 35, O'Shell Jackson, 6'8 sophomore from Bronx, New York. 2 New York guys starting tonight for them.
And that is your starting lineup for the visiting Tigers of Coahoma. And now the starting lineup for the ICC Indians. ICC and Coke. Now that's a winning combination, and Coach Grant Pate hopes he has that same winning combination put together tonight here for the Indians.
And Coach Pate and Coach Wilson, Coach Hazel, they come in 21-4, Adam, in this playoff game at home tonight. Starting tonight, number 3, Josh Lee, the 6'3 freshman from Canton Hartfield Academy. Number 4, Kobe Harris, a 6'3 freshman from Spanishport, Alabama. Number 12, George Marshall, the 6'4 freshman from Jackson, Mississippi, Forest Hill High School. Number 21, Rock Robinson, the 6'6 sophomore from Pontotoc, Mississippi. And rounding out the starting lineup, number 24, Eddie Page, a 6'8 freshman from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, speaking as a former 6'7 guy, don't cheat me out of an inch there, Mr.
No doubt
Jim.
about it.
Well, Jim, let's go ahead and talk about it. Of course, we always talk about our Bank Okolona keys to victory. New name, same great service that North Mississippi has come to know and trust for over 75 years. That's Bank Okolona. John Herod and all the outstanding folks there at Bank Okolona is proud to support ICC athletics here on the ICC Sports Network. What's it going to take for the Indians to be successful tonight?
I'm going to give it a little bit different tonight. It's playoff basketball. It's one and done tonight, Adam.
Correct.
We talk about defense. We talk about offense and defensive rebound, and those 3 things are very important. But I think it's to stay even keel. You got 40 minutes of basketball to play. Sometimes you got to have no conscience. If you mess up, get over it, play hard, keep playing, play all throughout the game, and I think we got a good chance to win.
Absolutely. I want to piggyback off that. That was one thing that Coach Wilson and we talked about at lunch today is playing within your emotions. This is going to be a highly emotional game to start this thing off. The crowd's going to be into it. So, yes, you want to get that early blow in the game to possibly get momentum on your side, but you got to weather that storm, both the good and bad, and as you said, keep that even keel throughout the night.
No, and there's going to be good and bad. There's going to be times where you make mistakes. There's going to be time that you're the hero during the play. But it's a 40-minute game. Play hard the entire ball game. See how it falls.
Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to have a good one coming your way tonight as we're just moments away from that First American National Bank opening tip here from Fulton between the ICC Indians and Coahoma Tigers here in the Region 23 tournament at the Davis Event Center. Back with more right after this.
Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere.
At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel, the high-tech touch.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we put the brakes on the Davis Ford pregame show. Take you to the floor for today's starting lineups here for both teams. Jim had to sit back and drink that in for a moment.
No doubt about it.
Electric atmosphere getting ready for this one here.
Great crowd, hopefully a great ball game, and hopefully the home team wins.
The First American National Bank opening tip is controlled here by Coahoma. They're in their maroon jerseys, trimmed in white. Immediately go inside in an easy basket to start the contest there, as that was Jackson with the basket. And that's one thing you want to do if you're Coahoma, is find a way to keep this crowd out of it, and that was a good way to start it.
No doubt, 6'8" center from Bronx, New York, opening the ball game up. Coahoma up 2-0. We just started first quarter. Coahoma Tigers against the ICC Indians, men's playoff basketball.
Rock drops it off, and there's the answer. Well, that's how you get the crowd back into it.
No doubt about it. Great assist by Rock. Great finish by Eddie Page.
So Page throws that one down. We're tied at 2 to start the contest here. And there's a steal. Robinson comes away with it. Rock's going to skip across, puts a shot up. No. Rebound being fought for, and Coahoma comes away with it. Oh, tough break there for the Indians. So Coahoma with it now on the offensive end. 2-2 is the score. So Coahoma's going to slow it down now. This is Jackson, the big man, running the point here.
Man-to-man, Adam. We're in a man-to-man right here.
That ball nearly taken away. Now the step-back jumper on his way. That went back iron, no good, and Robinson finds the rebound. 2-2 is your score here in the quarterfinals of the the Region 23 tournament. Three-pointer on its way. That went back iron, no good, and the rebound collected by Jackson. Jackson wanting to push, didn't have numbers, now swings it back up top. Coahoma thought about the three, now drives baseline. This is Hogan with it. Wild shot, put up no good. Loose ball, and Page muscles his away the rebound.
Letting them play underneath. I like it, Adam. Physical, letting them play.
Robinson ball fakes on the three, now drives baseline, kicks it out. Three-pointer on its way. That one no good. That was Josh Lee with it. Jim, you can kind of feel it. Both these teams a little tight.
They are. They know the importance of this game.
Man-to-man defense here out of the Indians.
2 apiece, Adam. 2 apiece. 17:40 left in the first period.
There's George Marshall stepping in and just taking that one away for the easy steal. Finds Lee with it right now. Wants to drive inside. Challenges the big man. Had his shot blocked, and it's going to go out of bounds and will stay with the Indians. I like the idea of challenging Jackson to see if you can pick up some fouls. So it'll be Indian basketball on the baseline. Colby Horace is set to inbounds. And the official coming out here and basically just getting a little bit of separation between the two defenders, or between the two players there, and they went right back to where the official told them not to get. So Josh Lee with it now. Dribbling out here on the left wing, picks up his dribble, in trouble, and they're going to have a foul underneath. Well, that was one of the players a while ago that the official said, hey, look, we're not going to have this. We're going to keep this game in control early. And he did blow the whistle. And so that's going to be the first foul of the night. And that one's going to be whistled on number 5, Murray of Coahoma. Horace lobs this one in. Now eventually works its way over to Lee. Lee works it on the right wing. Marshall dribbling, wanting to drive. Picked up. Now drives inside. Floater in the paint. Partially deflected. And the rebound is collected there by number 4, Johnson of the Tigers.
Adam, great defense by Coahoma. Of course, George Marshall can go one-on-one on anybody. Good defense by the Tigers.
2-2, steal your score here. As the ball taken away, but taken right back that time, as that was Jackson who lost it, got it back, and then shoves Rock Robinson in the back there after making the basket. And I'm going to tell you this right now, the officials have got their hands full in this one already, as there have been some pushing and shoving going on early.
They need to get control of the ball game.
3-point basket. Knocked down there, and that was a big one as the Indians take a 1-point advantage here, 5-4.
That was Horace with the three-pointer. As Adam mentioned, 5-4 Indians.
That layup is up in and good.
That was Murray on the basket, 6-5. Tigers up, 16-10 left in the first half.
So the Indians with the basketball now. They're going to walk it up the floor. This is Josh Lee with it. Lee wanting to go on the drive. Now kicks it out to Robinson. Step back three-pointer on its way. No good. Rebound being fought for and controlled by the Tigers. So Coahoma with it now. Drives inside. Jackson. Kind of a little stutter step there. A little miscommunication, if you will, between the Indians on the defensive side, and Coahoma takes their large lead of the night.
Jackson gets a rebound and goes full court with the ball. He's already got 6 early points, Adam. The 6'8 center from New York.
So the Indians with it, trailing by 3. Horace with the basketball now. Dribbles it around. Step back. Three-pointer on its way. Good! Big answer there, and that's a good sign for the Indians with Colby hitting early.
Getting 2 for 2 from three-point land.
Tigers with the basketball. They want to answer on the other end. That one off the mark, no good, and George Marshall rips the rebound. Marshall wanting to get out and run. Goes behind the back. Lane opens up for him, drives inside, and he's going to be fouled on the way to the basket.
Good drive by George. 2 free throws here. 15 minutes and change left in the first half. We're all tied up 8 apiece.
And so this will be Marshall heading to the free throw line. A chance to give the Indians their large lead of the night as they've led by 1. That was 5-4. As both these teams starting to find their rhythm, I guess you can say, in this situation.
Adam, good sign for Colby Horace coming out hitting 2 for 2 early three-pointers.
He's going to have to be one that's going to have to play well and consistently well in the postseason for the Indians to have success, as that first free throw is good. That is George Marshall. As Jaden Webb will check into the contest here for ICC. Page will check out. Second free throw, good. Largest lead of the night here for the Indians. 10-8.
As Adam mentioned, 10-8, Indians up. 15 minutes left in the first half.
Coahoma with it now, dribbles around, puts it into the corner. ICC quickly on the outside. Three-pointer on the other end, short changed it, no good. And Webb, who just entered the contest, grabs the rebound. Now here comes Lee. He splits defenders, puts the shot up. Oh, no. Well, that one hung on the rim, just decided it would not go home, as that was a nice move to the basket there by Lee. That foul is whistled on number 4. That's going to be Johnson, his first foul. That is going to be the third foul on the Tigers.
Good point, Adam. We have not committed a foul in the first 5.5 minutes.
Free throw good. Lee at the free throw line. Large lead of the night here for the Indians at 11. Substitution coming into the game here. This is going to be Tucker into the contest. George Marshall will check out. Second free throw. That one no good. And the rebound collected easily that time by Jackson of the Tigers. Indians in a press. Coahoma no problem with it. 3 passes and they've got it broke. So they're going to reset the offense up top through Jackson. Jackson has played well tonight.
Playing well.
And has been in that ball control situation, as there is a steal by Robinson. Then tried to force that one inside, and too many maroon shirts to push that pass through. And Coahoma dodges a bullet there. Coming up on 14 minutes to play here. ICC leads it 11-8. Tigers with the basketball, far side of the floor. Sees a trap, beautiful pass through it. Layup is up in and good. That was Perez. Smart not to foul there in that situation, as he had already gotten pretty wide open underneath the basket.
11-10, Indians with the ball, 1-point lead, 13 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first half.
Lee with the basketball now on the right wing, dribbles up top, keeps his dribble, working against a man-to-man defense, tried to pull it up, had it slapped away, and then Coahoma comes back and gets it. Great defense that time on the part of Hogan for the Tigers. Now he's in the corner, spots up for a 3, good, and count the basket. And that's going to be a foul on Robinson. And that's what you do. You get a guy that gets the steal on one end. You want to reward him for his defensive play on the offensive end, and a chance at a 4-point play the unconventional way here. Got a couple of subs coming in here for ICC. 15 is Singleton. 10 is going to be Jamari Marshall into the contest. And the free throw good. Nice job taking advantage of that 4-point opportunity there. Gives Coahoma the largest lead of the night, 14-11. Indians looking at a little bit of press of their own here. Jamari's going to dribble across the midcourt stripe with 2 seconds to spare. Jamari works off a screen, puts it into the corner, quickly around the horn to go with it. This is Josh Lee. Sets up a 3 behind Webb, couldn't make him pay, And the rebound once again to Jackson. Jackson easily working on a double-digit rebound night tonight. Three-point basket on his way for the Tigers. Yes! That was Perez with the three-pointer, and we've got a timeout taken by the Indians. 17-11, Coahoma with the lead. We're going to take the timeout and be back with more right after this.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, out of the timeout there. That timeout being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Brother Chris Burrows and invites you to join the ICC BSU Monday nights at 7:07. Follow them on Twitter at ICC BSU.
Adam, I think they're on a 9-0 run. They have a 17-11 lead here with 12:40 left in the first half.
Chris Minton has checked into the ballgame for the Indians, pulls up the jumper. That one off the mark, no good. George Marshall has also checked back in. Let's go ahead and reset your Coca-Cola lineup on the floor here for the Indians. We talked about it, 0, Chris Minton, 12, George Marshall. 15 is Tyree Singleton. You've got Webb wearing number 14. That jumper halfway down, no good. Webb grabs the rebound. And then number 10, Jamari Marshall. That is your 5 on the floor here for the Indians, brought to you by Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works. That ball stripped away as Marshall went inside. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow is in favor of the Indians.
Adam, give Coahoma credit. We mentioned they're on a 9-0 run. We hadn't scored the last 4 or 5 times down the floor. We need to score here down 6. 12 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first half.
McGee will check into the contest here for the Tigers. He's wearing number 13. Hogan will check out. ICC ball on the baseline, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Indians trail this one 17-11. Marshall thought about the 3, now drives by the defender. Jumper from the key, that one off the mark, no good. Rebound caught again by Jackson. You take Jackson out of the contest, woo! I don't know that Coahoma has a rebound.
He's a 6'8" center playing point guard, bringing the ball down the court. He's been the difference maker the first 8 minutes of this ball game.
Tigers with the basketball now, tried to thread the needle, ends up in the hands of Jaden Webb, so a turnover gives the ball back to the Indians. They need a basket in a big way here. Jamari Marshall, step back long 2,
finally.
Yes. Big basket knocked down there by Marshall. Stops a little bit of that bleeding there for the Indians. Now the lane opens up, and there's George Marshall coming in with the steal, but they're going to get a late whistle. Probably the right call there as Marshall comes in and takes that one away. Jim, I don't mind that foul because
I don't either.
Jackson's eyes lit up when he saw how wide that lane was.
He was going in for the dunk. Again, we're telling you, he's a 6'8" center, but he brings the ball down the court.
Yep.
If he see an opening, he's going for it.
Got a substitution coming in game here for the Tigers, and that's going to be a foul easily called there on Murray as Murray just grabbed the defender and threw him out of the way. And here's the thing, Jim, he just checked into the game. That's his third foul.
And he's coming out.
And so he will check out just as soon as he checked back in. And this is going to be McKay checking into the contest here for the Tigers. So Jamari Marshall with the basketball on the left wing, trying to work off a screen, puts it in the corner to Minton. Minton dribbles it up top. Singleton now tries to drive, kicks it into the corner to Minton, makes him pay. That's Minton's spot, and he nailed it there, makes it a 17-16 contest. 11 minutes to play here in the first half.
Now the Indians on a 5-0 run, cutting this lead to 1. Coahoma has the ball with the lead, 10:50 left in the first half.
Trying to answer the 3 on the other end. No offensive rebound. Put back is up in and good. Nice strong rebound that time by McKay. And gets the shot to fall. 19-16 now is the lead for the Tigers. And that's going to be a travel called on Minton. Yes, he unfortunately drug that pivot foot when he tried to make the turn. And the turnover gives it back to the Tigers. A couple of subs coming in here for ICC. Looks like Rock Robinson into the contest along with Tucker. checking in here for the Indians. So coming up on 10 minutes to play here in the first half. This has been everything we thought and then some so far. 19-16, Coahoma with the lead and the basketball. Jackson feeds it inside. Ball's going to be stripped away. Last touch by the Indians. Good help defense that time by Minton.
Saddle mentioned 19-16. Coahoma up by 3, 10-24 till halftime.
They're going to lob this one over the top. This is McKay with it, being closely guarded there. Now they put it into the corner. Three-pointer on its way. Good. Galmore drills the three from the corner, and it's back to a 6-point lead here for the Tigers. Big answer there by Coahoma after ICC started to trim into this lead.
10 minutes left, first half. Indians with the ball down by 6 in this playoff men's basketball game.
Marshall drives inside, had his shot blocked. And it's going to go out of bounds and back to Coahoma.
Adam, Grant Pate is playing a lot of bodies here early in this ball game. (22-16) Coahoma with the ball with a 6-point lead. 9:50 left in the first half. As we mentioned, Jackson, the 6'8 center, bringing the ball down the court, Adam. Setting up the play.
So Coahoma with it now, and Jim, we may be having a break in the action here in a moment as there's a long two-pointer knocked down that time by Perez. As there is a tornado warning into this area until 8 p.m. is what we just got from the National Weather Service. So we will be keeping a close eye on that. Three-pointer, good. Big answer by Rock on the other end. I believe they're going to say that was a 2-point basket.
Wasn't a three?
I don't remember what the score was before they hit it. Drive inside, shot is up and blocked. And last touch by Coahoma. Tucker coming in with the blocked shot. Substitution checking in here for ICC. This is going to be number 24 checking back into the contest, and that's going to be Eddie Page. So 24-19 is the score, coming up on 9 minutes of play here until halftime.
Saddam mentioned Coahoma's got a 5-point lead. The Indians have the ball here.
Drive inside, and the layup is good. Coahoma fans wanted to travel. ICC fans wanted to foul. The officials said play on, and the Indians get the layup.
That was harsh, wasn't it?
It was.
Kobe's got 8 to lead the Indians tonight.
So 24-21 is your score. The ball taken away by the Indians. Now ICC wants to get out in transition. Rock Robinson drives inside. Layup is there. The Indians cut this to a 1-point game, 24-23, with 8:10 to go here until halftime. Coahoma with the basketball, taken away. Tucker with the steal, but then Coahoma slaps it away from behind. Boy, I tell you what, Jim, we are getting some solid minutes from Tucker defensively off the bench.
I don't know if you saw that, Adam, but Grant Pate was guarding on the sidelines, also our head coach, playing defense.
I tell you what, there's nobody more active on the sidelines than Coach Pate. As the ball does go out of bounds, the officials are going to talking about the shot clock here. And they are going to make it on 27 seconds. As Horace with the basketball now. Leaves it off to Lee. Now back up top to Horace.
24-23, Coahoma with a 1-point lead. 7:40 left until halftime.
Horace drives inside. Jumper, good.
He's on fire. Kobe's already got 10 points in this ball game.
Tough jumper knocked down that time, and ICC has retaken the lead 25-24. 7.5 to go here in the first half of play. Jackson picks up his dribble, in trouble. Now works it back up top. As you're starting to hear the ICC fans get into this one. $7:17 to go until halftime. Coahoma trails by 1. They're in maroon, ICC in their home white. Jackson gives it up. Now they swing it inside. Beautiful ball movement there. The layup is good.
He got it
in
off.
time. Yes.
Just in time.
Great job there by McGee. Could have thought about throwing that one down. Had the wherewithal to know that the shot clock was running down. Quickly laid that one in, and the lead back to the Tigers.
6:50 until halftime.
26-25, and that's going to be a reach-in foul.
And that's the 5th foul of the half against the Tigers of Coahoma.
Johnson just got a little bit greedy there trying to go for that one.
It's Johnson's 2nd foul.
Horace with it now, wants to drive outside. And they're going to drop it off, and they're going to call a charge on the Indians.
He threw his shoulder. I agree with it. Charge against the Indians.
26-25, Coahoma with the lead. 6:41 to go here until halftime. Unfortunate because that was a big-time jam throw down there. They could have really got this crowd fired up even more. Jackson with the basketball, brings it down, drops it off up top. 6.5 to go until halftime. Three-pointer on its way. That one shortchanged. No good, and Rock Robinson gets the rebound. Lee with the basketball, blows by the defender, drives inside. Layup, no, and that's going to be a blocking foul. That was borderline right there,
That was
Jim.
close. I think I would have called charging. I'm glad he didn't.
I think the reason why he's going to call that a blocking versus a charge that he was falling
back
before
he got touched. You're right.
I do like the fact because you can call that what they call an administrative technical on a flop. I'm glad they didn't call that there.
I agree.
So this will send Josh Lee to the free throw line. 6:19 to go here until halftime.
Adam, I believe we're 3 for 4 tonight from the line.
Lee awaiting his first attempt on its way, and good. 26-26 is your score. 6:19 to go here in the first half of play. And the second free throw good as well. So the Indians retake the lead, 27-26. As this game has been everything we thought and then some. And Coahoma wants a timeout. Full timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
The slices and the sticks.
All I ever wanted for dinner was pizza, Marcy. And all I ever asked of you was steaks.
Don't choose. Get Little Caesar slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. And Dane's awake.
Dane.
I smell bacon.
End the dinner drama with hot and ready slices and sticks. Or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks.
Pizza.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 6:08 to go here until halftime. ICC back and forth here with Coahoma leading this one 27-26. Jim, your thoughts so far on the contest?
Well played game, Adam. A lot of effort by both teams. Ebb and flow. Both teams had like a 5 or 7 point lead. As we mentioned, it's 27-26. Indians up with 6 minutes left until halftime.
Drive inside. Shot is up and good. Nice strong move to the basket that time by Hogan. Good set out of the timeout there. And Coahoma, they retake the lead now, 28-27. Horace with the basketball. Gets it across now, and we'll get it back. Horace dribbles over, drops it off to Josh Lee. Spins away from the defender, puts the jumper up. It's off the mark, no good, and Jackson gets the rebound with one hand. Then loses it, but Coahoma able to keep it, but no, sir!
Good job by Rock.
And then second effort by Rock Robinson. The shot denied by Eddie Page. Rock Robinson with the hustle saves it inbounds off the leg of the Coahoma Tiger. ICC basketball.
Great hustle by both teams. 5:20 left to halftime. Coahoma up by 1. Indians have the ball.
This is Horace with it now. Drops it off to Robinson. Robinson sees a double team. The ball slapped away. George Marshall finds it. Eddie Page! That's how you fire up a crowd right there. Beautiful basketball. Nice assist from Marshall to Page with the jam. ICC takes the lead back now, 29-28.
5 minutes left to halftime. Well played ball game.
Jackson drives inside, tries to drop it off. It was slapped away and saved inbounds by Horace. He's going to get it back now, slow things down a little bit as he walks it across midcourt with 4:45 to go here until halftime. Drives inside, shot partially blocked, gets it back, puts it up, and good call on the travel. Kind of slid that pivot foot a little bit when he tried to put on the fake.
Give Coahoma credit. Played well. Good defense there.
So the ball will go back to the Tigers. 4:38 to go here until halftime. 29-28 is the score. Coahoma with it now. Tough defense out of Jamari Marshall. Jackson with it up top, being guarded by George Marshall. Slices through the paint. Layup is good.
He can play.
Got to have some help defense, especially when you got a guard mismatch there on Jackson.
Coahoma by 1, coming up on 4 minutes left to halftime.
This is Jamari Marshall with it now. Dribbles it around. Into the corner he goes with it to Tucker. Tucker back to Jamar. Jamari wanting to work with it. He didn't have anything. Now works it out to Robinson. Robinson drives inside, and that's an offensive foul. Just tried to make that strong step, but pushed off with that lead arm.
That's Rock's second. I think they'll get him out of the ball game, Adam.
But the Indians are going to send in some pair of substitutions here. Webb will come back in. Page will sit. Robinson will head out. And it will be Josh Lee, I believe, re-entering the contest here for the Indians. 30-29, Coahoma with the lead and the basketball. They've led as much as 7 in the contest. Wild shot put up, no. Offensive rebound, and oh no. It was a clean strip of the basketball, but an unfortunate whistle there will break that one up. And they will give him 2 shots here. And so this will be McKay to the free throw line. First free throw, no good. Waiting the second free throw here. And missed them both.
Missed them both. They're 1 for 3 from free throw line.
Big misses there. Coming up on 3.5 to play now until halftime. Coahoma 30, ICC 29. Jamari Marshall with the basketball, works it off to his brother George. Wants the three, can't get it. Rebound tipped out, still loose on the floor. And the loose ball eventually controlled by Coahoma. And the layup good on the other end. Boy, that was just a perfect bounce. Good recognition of where he was on the floor. Found McKay for the easy layup. 32-29 now. Coahoma with the lead. ICC with the basketball. Josh Lee with it. Lee wants to spin. Nothing there. Had it taken away. Tucker. 2. Yes.
Nice. Adam, he showed confidence there. Coming off the bench. Good shot. Cuts the lead to 1. 2:50 left to halftime.
Yeah, he has provided some solid minutes for the Indians tonight. 32-31. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark. No good. Rebound slapped out. And Jackson in the right place at the right time to chase down that loose ball. Jackson challenges Webb, and Webb won that battle. Forced him on the miss there. Lee trying to split defenders and take it away from Jackson, and he is going to be fouled, and just a frustration foul there, and Lee just needs to walk away from that situation as McKay came in with a pretty nasty shove after the play. So good job by Josh Lee to kind of just step away.
I think that's Josh. Is that his first or second?
Yeah, these
Showing
big boys showing
okay,
his first. So each team with 6 fouls here. 2:21 to go until halftime. So a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here out of Jackson. And it's good. Jim, you can't sing the praises enough of Ozell Jackson tonight. He has been it and then some for the Tigers.
No doubt he's leading the team with 11 points.
You got to feel like he's probably already got a double-double.
He might have it. And maybe some assists here.
Jamari Marshall with the basketball, kicks it into the corner now. This is Tucker again. He goes inside, and they're going to call a charge. Well, that was close.
That's
Looked
close.
like he was in the arch.
I agree.
But the official had a better point of view than we did. And so that foul's going to be a player control foul, so no free throws. 7th team foul here on the Indians. Tucker will head out. But I tell you what, Jim, Tucker played well and made the most of his minutes while he was in the game.
No doubt about it. The coach is showing a lot more confidence in Tucker and Minton. They've proven themselves this year. They're getting more playing time.
35-31, Coahoma with the lead and the basketball. 2 minutes to play here until halftime. We're going to have a special halftime presentation coming up here as we mic'd up Coach Collier during a basketball game during a baseball game earlier this season. You want to be sure and stick around for that part of the Little Caesars halftime report. Three-pointer off the mark, no good, and Jamari Marshall with the rebound. Jamari dribbles it in. Ooh, dangerous pass. Now George Marshall with it on the right wing, wanting to work one-on-one. Good defense by the Tigers, forcing them to give it up. Jamari for three. Yes! Marshall buries a big three-pointer, makes it a one-point contest. 35-34 in favor of the Tigers. Jackson with the basketball. We talked about it. Listed as a center, pretty much running the point guard all night tonight. Skips it, backdoor pass, beautiful vision. Turnaround hook shot, though, no good, and Page cleans up the rebound. 1 minute to go here until halftime. ICC trailing 35-34. Jamari Marshall with the basketball, now wants to reset the offense. Dribbles it up top at the point guard position. Asking for a screen from Page. Fall away jumper, that one off the mark, no good. Page had the rebound. Him and Jackson, that was not Jackson, him and another player hit the deck after the rebound. And now the Tigers with it. Players falling all over the place on both sides of the floor. Shot is up, no good, but there's a foul on the Indians.
Adam, this game has gotten physical in the last couple minutes. Coahoma going to the line. They're 2 for 4 tonight from the line. They're up 35-34, shooting two. 29 seconds left in the halftime.
And this is McGregory to the free throw line. First free throw back iron, no good. .9 seconds to go here until halftime. We'll have the Little Caesars halftime report coming your way. That free throw, no, and Marshall with the rebound.
Adam, they're 2 for 6. They could play big later in the game.
So the Indians can hold off for the final shot of the first half if they want to. It looks like that's what they want to do here. George Marshall dribbling it back. Looks like he's wanting to work one-on-one here with the Tigers. Marshall crosses over the defender. Beautiful pass underneath. Shot is up, and no, basket would not fall. But what a beautiful set there. Great read by Horace to realize where the help defense was coming from. Filled that void underneath. Beautiful vision on the part of Marshall to hit him underneath. Unfortunately for the Indians, though, could not get the shot to fall.
Horace had a good game so far. It's got 10 points leading the team. Maybe make these 2 free throws here, Adam. We take the lead back with 7 seconds left to halftime.
So the first free throw on its way, that one good. We're tied 35. Both teams getting some substitutions in here late, mainly to get some guys off the floor to make sure they don't pick up a cheap foul with 6.7 seconds to go. Chance for the Indians to take the lead into the half. If they make it, they do. Now the Indians just got to play some solid defense here down the stretch. Tucker will check back into the contest here. Horace, who made both those free throws, will check out. Going to force Coahoma to throw it in, and they're going to turn it over. With 5 seconds to play here, Great defensive stop for the Indians, and now the Indians have a chance to have the final shot of the first half.
Bringing some substitutions, offense in for the defensive players. See if we can score here. 5 seconds till halftime. Got a 1-point lead. Can extend it here if we can hit a shot.
So here they go, driving inside. Lost the handle of the basketball, and Coahoma is going to tie it up. Marshall upset with himself there, but a great job defensively by Coahoma to force him to lose the handle of the basketball. We've got a good one brewing here in Fulton, folks. 36-35 is your score at the break. We're going to take a timeout. Come back to Little Caesars halftime report and more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
The slices and the sticks.
All I ever wanted for dinner was pizza, Marcy. And all I ever asked of you was steaks.
Don't choose. Get Little Caesar slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. And Dane's awake.
I smell bacon.
End the dinner drama with hot and ready slices and sticks. Or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks.
Pizza.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. CagleEyeCenter.com.
The slices and the sticks.
All I ever wanted for dinner was pizza, Marcy. And all I ever asked of you was steaks.
Don't choose. Get Little Caesar slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. And Dane's awake.
I smell bacon.
End the dinner drama with hot and ready slices and sticks. Or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks.
Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the Little Caesars halftime report. ICC leads at 36-35. And Jim, your thoughts here on the first half?
Up and down ball game, well played by both teams. You know, a big point here, Adam. Rebound is about the same. Both teams playing very hard. We're 7-8 from free throw line. They're 2 of 6. That could play a big part later in the ball game. I'm proud of the effort. We're also played, I think, 11 or 12 players in this ball game tonight, trying to wear them down some, but a very well played ball game.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at some first half scoring there, Mr. Jim.
All right, Coahoma leading them tonight. Of course, Jackson, the 6'8 center's got 11 points. Joe Perez came off the bench. He's got 7 points. Hagen has 6. Galmore has 3. Murray 2. Greg McGee has 2. And McKay has 4. For the ICC Indians, lead them tonight in score. Kobe Harris has 12 points. Minton has 3. Tucker has 2. Josh Lee has 3. Jamari Marshall has 5. George Marshall only has 2, but he'll get his points later, and he doesn't care as long as we're winning. Brock Robinson has 5, and Eddie Page has 2 big dunks for 4 points.
And that is your first half scoring stats being brought to you by Samstown Market. They are your local source for fresh meat, produce, dairy, and so much more, located at Highway 371 North, right there in the heart of Manatee. We're going to take a time out and check out a special feature with Coach Rick Collier as he was mic'd up during one of our recent baseball games here at ICC.
Ah, yeah, bang the wall now. Come on, guys! 3, heads up. Throw it across. All right, man. 68 degrees. Everybody be patient. Well, we're going to try and do this, do that, and just be patient when your time comes. Have a good attitude about it and make it where it's hard to pull yourself out of that ball, man. Sneed, they're good. You're good. It ought to be a good showdown. We need these type matchups. Get ready for conference play, okay? Everybody be ready, man. So it's your mentality to make it, build it in us. You know, have it. Believe in yourself to make us believe in you, okay? Let's have a good day. Mark and JJ, good umpires. Come on, here we go. Come on, believe in yourself. Yeah.
Did he say hitters don't get a time?
Yeah, hitters don't get a time. That ain't what that other thing said, but you got to get in there within 10 seconds and the hitters don't get a time. Yeah, start it up. Let's go, Capo. What's up? You doing good?
Yes, sir. How about yourself?
Oh, man. Sunny day on the baseball field. Yeah. Hey, base hit ball 4. Out of the way. Freeze on the line, down angle moving. Attaboy, Gray. Hey, Gray. Attaboy. Attaboy, Bo Rock. That way not to get yourself out on anything like that. Good job, man. Swing. Attaboy, Gray, bang.
Let's go.
Attaboy, play baseball right there, man. Come on, Stone, get you a good swing. You ain't got to swing at the first one. Get ready to go.
Hey, he's got
Everybody go back. Huh? All right, go back. I'm sorry. I forgot that they had to make a change before you could do that. I'm sorry. Come on! Come on! By a trailer! Yep. He did. Tag him! Tag him! Tag him! Come on, hurry! You gotta go! You gotta go! Come on, believe in yourself. Throw the hands. Stay tall. Offense. Y'all come here. Y'all watch their third baseman? Did he go anywhere? All you had to do is put it right down that line on first and second. Y'all remind me, talk about that in between innings. He is not giving up third. Tag! Come on! Stay here. Go, go, go. But you can't drag back to the pitcher. That hurts you.
I think third baseman back there.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a good idea. I'm ready for you to clear the bases and be standing on second base.
I'm going for a hit, Coach.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'd like to see one of that winner last round a while ago, you know.
I know.
But I'd love to get about 2 right here.
I ain't going to try to do this.
Oh, that's coming in from some weird crap right there, boy. You know that's going to come back to you. Oh, yeah. It's staying up, too. So know that.
I got you.
It's staying up.
I ain't never seen a big old boy throw down here.
It's staying up. Watch this ball.
Rising a little bit.
About touching his knuckle. That one didn't. That's an RBI right there.
Do we get a strike, maybe?
I wouldn't just jump on the first thing. I'd look at me more. You don't have to now. It's your bat. It's your life. That's what I call it. You're a big Southern Miss signee. Come on, you know what you're doing. Oh, boy. Oh, it's gone. Oh.
Watch out! Yes, sir! Hey, baby, 1 pitch, 1 out.
Right at it. Hey, he's down here. It's going to run. But y'all got to believe in yourself. With 2 out hitting, all that stuff. You got to believe you're going to be the guy to get the big hit. Y'all know we ought to be up about 10 right now, don't you? Bases loaded left twice. That'll get you beat big time. ACCC. So, y'all, I'm not beating nobody down. Let's learning. Let's go. Let's compete. Let's get better when we got runners in scoring position. Believe in yourself. Let's go. I wish we had you more, but you big time. No, you that dang big SEC dude, man. Yeah, we only get you before the bigger colleges start. I wish you was over here all the time, man.
Big time. I think I got you late on in the season.
Oh, okay. Got a hit. Yes, sir. That's the way to start it. Get it going.
Hey, that's all right. Keep going. That's all right.
There we go. We'll take that, baby. We'll take it.
We back, Coach.
My bad.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app.
The slices and the sticks.
All I ever wanted for dinner was pizza, Marcy. And all I ever asked of you was steaks.
Don't choose. Get Little Caesar slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. And Dane's awake.
I smell bacon.
End the dinner drama with hot and ready slices and sticks. Or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks.
Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to start the second half of play here in Fulton. ICC leading Coahoma 36-35 here in what was an exciting first half on the floor. An electric crowd here in this atmosphere. Mother Nature even getting into the game a little bit outside as there's a lob to the backside out of bounds. They're going to turn over to start the quarter here. Jim, your thoughts, Bank Oklahoma, second half keys to victory.
Keys to victory, Adam, I think we found something playing 11 and 12 players, running them down a little bit, getting them tired. Both teams playing very well. I like the substitution pattern. I think the coach is doing a great job. I think we can wear them down, hopefully, in the second half.
Marshall with the basketball here on the right wing. Crosses over the defender, drives inside, and they're going to gut him with a charge. And I can't disagree with that one as he put that hand up and kind of pushed off there. And so that's going to be a tough one there. This is his second foul. He hasn't really found his rhythm tonight. You talked about only 2 points in the first half, and we saw that a couple of weeks ago. He had a slow first half and then ends up with a career high.
No doubt about it. And he can explode any time, and he's fine if we win the ball game. He's a team player. I think he's going to get some points later on, but he's playing very hard, playing well. Doesn't need to force anything. He's got other players contributing right now.
The winner of this game will advance to the semifinals down at Mississippi College. They'll take on the winner of LSU Eunice and Meridian. So that'll be the game coming up here on Saturday. Hopefully the Indians will be in that contest. Coahoma with the basketball, looking to spin, had it slapped away. It's going to go out of bounds, last touched by the Indians. We'll see if we can find you an update on that Meridian and LSU Eunice game real quick.
Coahoma's got the ball, down one. 19 minutes, 10 seconds left in the ball game. Playoff basketball, Itawamba Indians and Coahoma Tigers.
Spot up three-pointers off the mark, no good. Rebound grabbed by the Indians and take it away there. It's Meridian leading 37-29 over LSU Eunice at the half. That shot blocked. The Indians get it back, though. And Horace is going to reset it outside to Marshall. Marshall quickly over to Robinson, who spins. Layup, no. Tip, no. Page gets the rebound, but unfortunately steps out of bounds after being bumped. And the ball will go back to the Tigers. I do like the way the officials are consistently letting them play in the paint tonight.
No doubt about it. Letting them play physical. Be consistent on the calls, which they have.
See, like a little wet spot there on the floor.
No doubt about it.
We also want to talk about another one of our sponsors tonight, Brandon Poland, your State Farm insurance agent. He actually stopped by the office to visit today, and appreciate Brandon and everything he does to help bring this basketball action your way this evening here. Coahoma throws over the top of the press, goes inside, easy layup, put in that time by Murray. Nice read off the screen, and a good transition basket there to retake the lead here, 37-36.
Just started the second half. Adam mentioned Coahoma now has a 1-point lead, 18:25 left in the ball game.
Josh Lee with the basketball, tries to drive, was taken away with the help defense. Now back to Lee, driving baseline, goes underneath, hook shot is in there. Nice basket by Josh Lee, and Jim, we've said it, as this Indian team goes, kind of the way Josh Lee goes. He's the leader of this team.
Leader of the team, point guard, very physical point guard, can go inside or outside.
A turnaround shot up and in good that time. Johnson looked like he got away with the push-off. Rock's like, hey, you called me for that earlier. Where was the call there? So anything you can do, I can do better so far in this contest. Coahoma retakes the lead, 39-38. Marshall with it, and there's going to be a armbar foul called here.
He called a push foul there.
He did.
They hadn't called that all game.
That's the reason why I said it the way I did.
Wow.
They've been letting them play, and so maybe they feel like they need to get it a little bit under control here. 39-38. Coahoma with the lead, ICC with the basketball. Marshall, fall-away jumper. That one off the side, no good. Iron unkind for George Marshall so far tonight. If that was a solid look, just couldn't get it to fall. Jackson with the basketball now. He's wanting to drive inside, and they called it on the other end of the floor. They're going to have to call it on this end of the floor, and they did. Same guy called it as well.
Calling a little tighter second half.
Well, that's going to be tough defensively for the Indians because Jackson is one of those guys, as we said, a big guy. He likes to start posting you up as soon as he gets on the wing and tries to back you down. So we'll see how the Indians adjust to that defensively. Baseline drive, nothing there. Jackson quickly swings it around the perimeter. Good movement defensively by the Indians. Jackson ball fakes, drives inside, challenges Page. That shot's no good. My goodness, there was a push in the back. No call on the rebound. Ball out of bounds to the Indians. I'm sorry, but Colby Horace is not as clumsy as I am. He's not going to randomly go flying out of bounds.
No, he's not.
So Coahoma dodges the bullet there. Indians dodge one as well as the ball went out of bounds back to ICC. And now we've got a player down the floor here. And I'm not going to comment on that. There's no place for that in basketball. As Murray was checking him. And for guys, you can probably figure out what that's about there, as the officials are going to talk this one out. As
the officials didn't see it.
I happened to see it directly at it. And that's the reason why I'm just going to keep it to myself, because the officials didn't see it. But what I will say is just
I understand. So what are they going to call?
Probably just a do-over, because as an official, and I'm going to say this, you can't say it. You can't call it if you didn't see it.
Right.
So it was one of those that good job by the officials to come talk to each other, send the players away from each other to give Josh a chance to catch his breath, if you will.
I understand.
So right now, if you're Josh Lee, though, you got to play through that and don't kind of let that affect you mentally. So Lee does get it, and he's going to be, another hand check foul. So we go from a WWE-like first half to now a very touch foul, but they're calling it both ways.
They are.
But, Jim, we talked about it. We said that this crew that we saw come in, we talked about it earlier this season. We talked about it tonight before we went on the air, this is that crew that they'll let you play physical in the first half, and they kind of button it up in the second half.
They've called 4 fouls this second half, where being consistent watching first half, I wouldn't have called any of the 4.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yep. And again, we're not fussing about it because they are calling it both ways. As if you had a scouting report on the officials, as that free throw is no good, that would be your scouting report. Be ready for a physical first half. Make your adjustments defensively, not to be as physical in the second half. So a chance to tie it here with a make from the free throw line from Lee. And he does. That one finally rattles its way home. 39-39 is your score. Coming on 16.5 to play here in the second half.
Adam, we're 8 for 10 from free throw line, 80% playing well.
And Tucker's going to be a tough luck, wrong spot at the wrong time foul recipient there, as it looked like Hogan kind of tripped over his own feet when he faked the crossover. And as we said, now is the pace has slowed dramatically due to the whistles here in the second half, but they are calling it both ways. This is Johnson with the basketball. He wants to pull up a long three. It's long, no good, and Horace with the rebound. Horace drives in, kicks out to Rock Robinson. Now he drives in. Rock shot denied. Good help defense on the backside that time by Johnson as Rock broke away. And I'm sorry, I'm a big fan of help defense in those situations. That was just a beautiful, smart basketball play by Johnson.
No doubt about it.
Marshall for three. That one halfway down, no good. You're just waiting for that shot to fall because you know with George Marshall, once one hits, they all seem to follow.
No doubt, he gets in rhythm.
Johnson throws it inside. Then we're going to have a foul on the arms here against the Indians. Well, now if I'm Coahoma, the way this game is all of a sudden changed and the way it's being called, I put Jackson in the paint. Because anytime there's any type of contact, as that's going to be unfortunate for the Indians, as that's Josh Lee's third foul, so he'll have to come sit down. But the way the game's all of a sudden being called, I like the fact with a guy like Jackson putting him in the paint, if he's a good free throw shooter, I should say.
Right.
Sending him to the free throw line because they're calling anything and everything underneath now.
You know, Josh Lee's 6'3". He's been covering Jackson 6'8" all night because he's so physical.
Yep. Johnson's first free throw is good. 40-39 now is the score. 15:57 to go here in the second half. Second free throw, that one rattles in and out, no good. George Marshall rips the rebound. Well, it's pretty much been this way for a majority of the game. Back and forth, 1 point lead trade between the two teams. Coahoma has led as much as 7. ICC has led as much as 3. Jamari Marshall kicks it out, lost it, but George is there to save today, and that's going to be a holding foul on Hogan.
He grabbed him.
He did.
No doubt about it.
So each team with 4 fouls here in the second half. I don't know if we had 4 fouls.
I don't think
called this quickly. Or 8 fouls.
No, we didn't.
For sure, as there's a skip move inside by Horace. Nice layup, good finish to lead back to the Indians.
Horace now at 14 points to lead the Indians. Indians up by 1. 15-20 left in the ball game.
Tigers with the basketball on the left wing. Now swings it back up top to the 6'8 Johnson. Back into the corner, three-pointer on its way. Good. Big three-pointer knocked down there by Hogan. And the Tigers take a 2-point advantage here, 43-41, coming up on 15 minutes to play here in the contest. Horace with the basketball. Thought about driving. Coahoma forced him to back it back out and reset the offense. Now he wants a three. That one halfway down, no good. Rebound corralled that time by Johnson.
Coahoma with the ball with a 2-point lead, 14:40 left in the ball game.
Hogan, who just hit that three, had it, now drops it off to Jackson. Jackson trying to back down the defender. Beautiful pass. Layup is good. Just a nice quick cut to the basket there by Perez. Kind of lulled ICC's defense to sleep. And now the Tigers with their largest lead here in the second half, 45-41. Jamari Marshall with the basketball. Wanting to work off a screen. Switched nicely that time by the Tigers. Horace spins, goes inside the paint. The Renaissance Bank shot is up in and good. He comes up lipping and grabbing his hamstring there. Hopefully, maybe just a little bit of a quick cramp, nothing serious. Jackson tries to drive inside, lost it, got it back, and then just lays it in. Technically a dunk since he did touch the rim, but didn't throw it down with authority. Good answer on the other end there by the Tigers. Tucker with the basketball, now drops it off to George Marshall. Marshall wants to drive inside, pull up jumper. That one, good.
Good touch, needed it.
And Marshall reaching for his calf as he was heading back that time, and looks like he's starting to cramp up a little bit. 47-45, Coahoma with the lead. 13:25 to go here in the contest. Tigers with it, drops it off to Jackson. Wants to work one-on-one here on the key. Now feeds it backside. Shot was partially blocked by Rock Robinson. Rebound tipped out. Jamari Marshall finds it. Leaves it the floor to Tucker. Tucker's layup. Yes! Big time transition play there by the Indians, and ICC takes a timeout. 47-47 is your score. Back with more right after this.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, Roll Tide!
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. There's 13:07 to go here in the contest, and we're tied at 47. Jim, this has been a game of runs here. At the end of the night, it may be whoever has enough tank or enough gas left in the tank.
You're right, Adam. We're on a 4-0 run here to tie this ball game up. Big point here. Josh Lee is out with 3 fouls. Other players are stepping it up.
So Coahoma with the basketball. ICC nearly forces a turnover there at midcourt. Jumper on its way, good. Key Johnson has come out and been strong for the Tigers here in the second half.
He's got 5 points all in the second half. Tigers up by 2, 12:45 left in the ball game.
Indians with it now, drop it back up top to George Marshall. Marshall, crossover, step back 3, yes!
Need to get him starting.
That was filthy. And that's what we said. He got that last shot to fall. Was able to get back and get that one knocked down. Backside, ball fake, shot blocked by Rock. Loose ball on the floor, and they're going to call a foul. So they're going to say it was no shot.
No, right, on the floor.
It's one of those there. I think Jamari was trying to come over and help defensively after Rock got the block shot. Actually, no, they're going to call that on Rock.
I didn't see that.
Rock was just standing there after blocking the shot, so either it was a miserably late whistle on the block shot or may have just pushed him with the hip or something. Either way it goes now, Coahoma with the basketball. Swinging around up top. That's a travel. He switched pivot foot, no call. Into the corner they go. Three-pointer on its way. That one's short, no good. Rebound being tipped around. Coahoma finds it, throws it up, and he's going to be fouled. But Coahoma got away with a pretty obvious walk right there in front of the ICC student section, and they were letting the Coahoma player and official hear about it there as he kind of just stepped around with the ball that time.
Right. Adam, they're only 3 for 8 from the free throw line tonight.
That first one is up in and good, and you got to give credit to the ICC crowd. They have been electric tonight, and you know they've been causing some issues with them at the free throw line. First free throw was good for Perez. Ties is at 50. Second free throw, that one good. Nothing but the bottom of the net there for Perez. Might want to make a note of that if you're an ICC player or coach. Don't foul Perez down the stretch.
Perez now has 11 points.
Jamari Marshall with the basketball, running the point here for ICC. Dribbles it over on the right wing. Asks for a screen from Webb. Gets it. Drops it to Minton now on the same wing. Now swings it back up top to Marshall. Eyes, tries, buys the three-point basket. Big basket knocked down there by Jimar. And it's now 53-51 with 11.5 to go in the contest. Jackson with it. He wants to drive inside. Puts the shot up, no, and guess what? We got another whistle. And now you're starting to see Jackson kind of grab at the back of his leg. We've seen that out of a couple of players now, both ICC and Coahoma, like they're maybe starting to cramp up here. Well, that foul is going to send Jackson to the free throw line.
No, sir.
First free throw is no good.
Jackson's leading their team with 13 points at this time. They're going to try to get him out of the ball game. If he makes this free throw, he is going out.
Second free throw, that one rattles in, so he will get a substitution in this situation. Jackson will check out. Checking back in will be Murray. Murray had a strong first half. So you know he'll try to take on some of the scoring here. It's been Johnson and Jackson so far here in the second half for the Tigers. 53-52, ICC with the lead and the basketball. 11:15 to go here in the contest. Jamari Marshall tackled to the floor, no call. And George has it now. He's not to the floor. He's in a headlock. They're calling a jump ball. Are you serious? You were less than 3 foot from the play there and saw the kid had him in a headlock.
It's WWE, Adam.
It is. So the jump ball is in favor of the Indians. 8 seconds on the shot clock. George wants to step back. 3 again.
He's feeling it.
Indians with their largest lead of the night now at 4, 56-52. That was just ball don't lie on that last play. It's behind the back, nearly turns it over, but Coahoma able to keep it. Now wanting to drive baseline. Good job by the Tigers to settle down and try to reset. Inside they go. Layup is good. Beautiful pass. Nice finish there by Perez with Webb in his face. And a big answer there for the Tigers. 56-54 is the score. Inside 10.5 to play in the contest. Marshall wants another one. Why not?
Feeling it.
Heat check. Coahoma needs a timeout. George Marshall, who only had 2 points in the first half, is lights out here in the second half.
11 in the second half.
We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Manatee, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 10-16 to go here in the contest. George Marshall with a heat check 3, buries it. 11 points now in the game. He only had 2 in the first half.
Right. I got him down now 13 points,
okay.
11 in the second half.
So 11 here in the second half. As we said it, he's one of those guys that once one shot falls, he's got the confidence to keep them falling. He's done so far. So the Tigers with the basketball. Swinging around, want to answer the 3 of their own. That one's off the mark, no good. George Marshall high for the rebound. That was a big stop there for the Indians. Boy, if they can come with points on this end, continue to build on this lead. 5 is the lead. It is the largest of the night here for the Indians. Marshall with it. You got to feel like if you're Coahoma, you say anybody but George. As that shot is up from Webb, he's fouled. Couldn't get the shot to fall. but Jaden will head to the free throw line. Right now, if you're a Coahoma player, I imagine the coach said, I don't care where George Marshall goes, you go with him.
No doubt about it. He's been the difference here in the last 2 minutes of this ball game.
So Webb to the free throw line. First one, no good.
Indians shooting one more free throw. 9:33 left in the ball game. Indians up by 5, 59-54 over Coahoma to see if they can advance in the playoffs.
Second free throw, that one bouncing, and falls. Well, finally decided to go home there. Webb gets it. Largest lead of the night now, 60-54 in favor of the Indians with 9:25 to play in the contest. Chance of defense. Jamari Marshall says, I will take that. Gets the steal, and the ball back to the Indians here. Pivotal point of the ball game for the Tigers. Need to find a stop this end down the floor. If you're an Indians fan, however, you want them to keep pouring it on in this situation. George Marshall with it. Nearly had it taken away. Now gets it over to Webb. Webb drives inside, goes up strong, but has his shot blocked. And now here come the Tigers in transition into the corner. Wants the three-point basket. It's up and good.
They needed that, Adam.
Galmore buries the big three-pointer. Makes it a 60-57 contest now. 8:45 and counting in this one. Jamari Marshall with the basketball. Dribbles over onto the left wing. Asking for a screen from Webb. Gets it. Then tries to throw it to... Who was that? The Darius Mack who checked in.
Right.
Mack wasn't ready for the basketball. It just went in and out of his hands, out of bounds, and back to the Tigers. Tough break there for the Indians.
Jackson got a rest. He's back in for the Tigers of Coahoma.
Also checking in here for the Indians is going to be number 1, Tucker, and number 21, Robinson for ICC. Jackson spins inside. Webb with the block, but a nice job cleaning that one up there by number 10, Perez. Webb blocked it off the backboard. Perez came in, cleaned it up, and got the layup. 60-59 now. ICC with the lead and the basketball.
Coahoma with 5 quick points to cut this lead to 1. Coming up on 8 minutes left in the ball game.
Tucker with it now, drops it back out to Jamari Marshall. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Gmar drives inside. Wild layup, wouldn't fall. Webb fighting for the rebound, and then Coahoma, though, able to out-muscle him and keep it his way. Now here come the Tigers, a chance to retake the lead. Two-pointer off the mark, no. Rebound, a shove to get him away from the basketball, and the officials all of a sudden forgot to blow the whistle. ICC gets away with the push to get the rebound. Mitten drops it off inside to Tucker. He's fouled, but couldn't get the shot to fall. And then there was a push in the back there and a swing, not a swing, but a kind of a push back by the Indians, and this thing's starting to get a lot more physical, Jim.
It is. We might have caught a break there. It looked clean block, but he might have got him with the body.
So this will send Tucker to the free throw line. As we said, he has been solid tonight in putting in some quality minutes for the Indians. Heading to the free throw line here. First free throw, back iron, no good. 60-59 is the score. ICC with the lead, 7:38 to play in this one. The winner of this game will advance to play the winner out of Meridian and LSU Eunice in the semifinals of the Region 23 tournament at Mississippi College. Second free throw, that one no good. Big misses there.
Coahoma has the ball, 7.5 minutes left in the ball game. ICC up by 1.
Jackson with it. Wanting to work one-on-one here against Rock Robinson. Tries to throw it inside. Forces it through, then gets it back. Then back into the middle. Layup is up and good. Johnson just happened to be in the right spot at the right time that time. Was able to clean things up, and now Coahoma has battled back to retake the lead, 61-60.
They're on the 6-0 run. As Adam mentioned, we're coming up on 7 minutes. Coahoma by 1. Indians have the ball. 7 minutes left in the ball game.
Jamari Marshall wants to drive inside. He's bumped, no foul called. Page tried to put the tip back up in. Couldn't get it to fall, and Coahoma with the rebound. Well, now we played that first half of the second half where you couldn't touch anybody, and they call a foul. As there's a three-pointer on its way. No, but the tip, no good. And then the tip back up in and good for Coahoma, and they lead it 63-60. 30-second timeout taken here by the Tigers. We're going to take the timeout with them. Hear a few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. There's 6:42 left to play here in Fulton. Coahoma leads it 63-60 over the Indians. Jim, your thoughts here on the contest up to this point?
Up and down game, well-played game. A lot of physical contact. Officials trying to be, they're doing a good job being consistent. Some runs here. Each team's had a little run in. Coahoma's on a little 9-0 run here with a 3-point lead.
George Marshall checked back into the contest during that timeout. He drives inside, loses the handle of the basketball. Good no call that time by the officials as he just lost it on the way up, trying to draw the foul call there. So Coahoma with it now, chance to build on this 3-point advantage. They've led as much as 7. That was in the first half. And Coahoma is going to touch it, and it will be an over and back call there. Really surprised they weren't going to give a foul on Johnson as he kept kind of pushing George Marshall away from the basketball and keeping him from touching it. As Minton will check into the contest now, and Webb will check out.
We've gone small, Adam. Got some more shooters in. Josh Lee's back in the ball game also at 3 fouls. It's down to 6 minutes. You got to play everybody.
So this is Horace with the basketball. Horace wanting to go in on the drive. He's slapped on the way to the basket. No foul call. Man, we go from where you couldn't just play defense without a foul called, and now you can basically knock their arm off and not get a foul call. This one slapped away.
That's a foul, no doubt.
That time they are going to call the whistle as Rock Robinson jumped in front of that pass to take it away. Hogan, who was trying to catch the pass, ran into Robinson, and that's going to be his 3rd foul, and Rock will head to the free throw line here to shoot a 1-and-1. Well, Jim, we said it. Free throws could be the difference in this game tonight. 5:42 left to play. Both teams in the bonus.
We are 9 for 14. They are 6 for 12 at this moment.
Robinson at the free throw line. First
Nice.
one good.
Needed that one.
Makes it a 63-61 contest in favor of Coahoma. Robinson awaiting the second free throw. That one left short, no good. So still a 2-point advantage here for the Tigers, 63-61. Coming up on 5.5 to play in the contest. Jackson with the basketball, being closely guarded by Josh Lee, who has 3 fouls in the contest. Coahoma goes back door, cut is up, no good. The Indians get away with one there as that was a clear foul on Marshall on the layup attempt, but hey, they hadn't called a couple on Coahoma, so the officials letting them play physical once again in the contest. Lee picks up his dribble, drops it back to George Marshall. Marshall working with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Drives by Jackson. Layup, no good, out of control as he was driving to the basket. So
Too much English on it, Adam.
Jackson with it now here on the other end for the Tigers.
Coahoma with the ball, 5 minutes left in the ball game.
He's trying to drive away from Rock Robinson, but he's doing a good job defensively to keep him squared up. Jackson with it, trying to go inside. The Indians take it away. That was a clear push in the back, and then a travel underneath as number 5, Murray, tried to go on the pump fake, and that's one of those situations where the kids say ball don't lie. Well, he pushed off to get the advantage and then slipped on the shot attempt, and the travel gives the ball back to the Indians.
Indians down by 2, have the ball, 4.5 minutes left in the ball game.
Horace with it now is going to trot it into the front court. Drops it off to Josh Lee. Lee wanting to work one-on-one. Drives inside. His layup, no good. Left short. And the rebound to Jackson. I'm willing to say this without a doubt in my mind. Jackson already with double-digit free layups. Or not layups, but rebounds. And there's that reach-in foul. That's going to be the 4th there on Josh Lee. And this will be a 1-and-1 opportunity here for the Tigers. Yeah, I was trying to get my words out, but
right.
Easy to say Jackson got that double-double.
There's no doubt about it. Matter of fact, he might have more rebounds than points. He's got 14 points right now.
That's a very legit point. First free throw is good. Substitution in the game. Lee will check out. Webb will check in here for ICC. 4:17 to go here. The winner of this contest will head to the semifinals of the Region 23 tournament. Second free throw, no good. George Marshall clears the rebound. So this is Horace with the basketball. Working off a screen from Robinson, who spins off of it. Wants the three. It's off the mark, no good. Webb gets big for the rebound. His putback, no. Loose rebound, and it was tipped around, and eventually the loose ball corralled there by Hogan. Two good looks for the Indians, just couldn't get it to fall.
Coahoma with the ball, up by 3. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left in the ball game.
Coahoma trying to drive baseline. Now sends it to the backside. Shot is up and good. Good close range offensive set there. As they drove baseline, good job by Hogan filling the void to be able to get that layup, and now the lead back to 5 here for the Tigers. Indians need a basket in a big way this trip down the floor. Drops it off to Webb. Webb gets it off to Marshall. Marshall being closely guarded by Galmore. Galmore not giving him room to breathe. That shot's up no good, but Webb there to tip it in. Indians take a timeout. There's 3:07 to play here in the contest. We're going to take the timeout with them. 66-63, Coahoma with the lead. Back with more right after this.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere.
At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel the high-tech touch.
Welcome back as we're reset with 3:07 left to play in this one. It's still in doubt here as Coahoma leading at 66-63. Indians got to finish strong here, Mr. Jim.
No doubt about it. Well played game. Both teams playing hard. Full court press by the Indians here. Down by 3. Coahoma has the ball. 3:07 left in the ball game.
So the Tigers with it. Indians in a full court man-to-man defense. This is Hogan with the basketball. He's played well when needed here for the Tigers. Drives inside, kicks out. No, thought about the three. Wisely backs it back around. And going to reset here. We're trying to work some clock. Inside they go. Jumper in the paint. No, it looked like it's going to be off the mark, but a friendly roll as that was Perez who got the shot to fall.
Perez has got 10 second half points. Leads the team with 17. 5-point lead. Indians need to score here. 2:30 left in the ball game. Coahoma by 5. Great effort. Jaden Webb on a layup cuts the lead to 3, Adam. 2:20 left in the ball game.
So Webb able to come through with a clutch shot there. As Jim mentioned, 2:15 to go here in the contest. Looks like Coahoma is going to be a little bit more patient or methodical on their offensive side and start to work some clock here. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Jackson with the basketball, wanting to work here against Robinson. Skip pass into the corner, three-pointer, big if it goes, long, no good. George Marshall with the rebound.
Need to score here, Adam.
Marshall into the lane, got a little too fancy on the layup, left it short, and a big-time miss there for the Indians.
Coahoma with the ball, minute 40 left in the ball game, 3-point lead for the Tigers.
So once again, you're probably going to see the Tigers, unless they get a wide-open layup, stay with that patient style to play, but there's a steal by Marshall. Marshall's layup is good this time. And another quick timeout taken here with 1:29 to play. 68-67. Coahoma with the lead. Timeout ICC. Back with more right after this.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle in the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.com.
The ICC faithful did not like that one.
It's a good foul, and it helps ICC because they had a layup. He doesn't call the foul there, Adam.
Some big free throws coming up here. First one no good. Big miss. Chris Mitten into the game here for ICC. Webb will check out. He just committed that foul. It was his second. Second free throw good. And a timeout taken here by Coahoma. 1:12 to play here, and Jim will keep it here for a moment. What a ball game.
Great ball game. Both teams do not deserve to lose. Both teams have played winning basketball tonight. Physical, well-played ball game. Great crowd, great atmosphere. Playoff basketball at its best.
It is a a full timeout, so let's take it with them here from Coke and be back with more right after this.
Mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Welcome back out of the timeout, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a good one brewing here. 69-67. Coahoma with the lead. 1:12 to play in the contest here. Trying to find an update, but I haven't seen an update since halftime between LSU Eunice and Meridian. So neither team really posting any updates there. All right, a minute to play here. ICC has the basketball. They trail by 2. Horace with it. Works it over to Rock Robinson. Robinson looking to go inside. Nothing there. Good defense by Coahoma to force him to reset to play. Robinson with it. Picks up his dribble. Works it over to Lee, who lost the handle of the basketball. Taken away by the Tigers. Big time steal there by Johnson. Now the Indians have got to find a stop defensively.
You don't have to foul her, Adam.
Going to the baseline. Coahoma with it now, 35 seconds. There's about 19 seconds difference in the shot clock and the game clock. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Then Marshall steps in front of it, nearly gets the steal. Coahoma gets it back now. Jumper, good. Oh, that was a big basket. Indians almost took it away with the steal. Jumper puts it up, makes it a 71-61 contest. George Marshall with it now. Over to Rock Robinson. Robinson drives inside. He throws up a wild shot. A lot of contact, no foul call, and the ball goes out of bounds. I think they're going to say it stays with the Indians. The officials are going to talk about this one here. And they are going to say last touch by the Tigers. The Indians have got to have a quick point and a timeout.
No doubt about it. It doesn't have to be a 3. It can be a 2. It's got to be quick.
Lee, quick jumper, back iron, no. Rebound tip. Coahoma gets it. Indians have got a foul, and they do. And the Tigers look like they're going to get out of this one, as Coahoma leads this one 71-67 with 5.7 seconds left to play. Jim, how tough is that? The Indians got a steal but couldn't keep it, or nearly had a steal, I should say.
Right.
Coahoma was able to find a way to hit a jumper late with 23 seconds left. Indians couldn't get a shot to fall, and now a chance for the Tigers to put this one away.
Adam, what a great ball game. Like you said, it looks like we're going to come up a little short, but what a great year for the Indians. And give Coahoma credit.
Oh, yeah. So this is going to be Murray to the free throw line here for the Tigers. His first free throw, no good. Well, the big part of it is right now it's a 4-point ball game. If it's a 3-point game, well, there'd be a little bit more hope left. But with 5.7 seconds left to play, it'll be nothing short of a miracle for the Indians to at least tie this one. If I'm Murray, I think I missed this one.
You missed it. Run some clock.
He does.
Did miss it.
Lee gets the rebound. Going to have to hurry this one up to 4. Mitten fires. Three-pointer is off the mark. No good. And the Tigers come to Fulton and pick up a big win, 71-67, as they celebrate in front of the ICC student section that has been giving them fits all night tonight. What a ball game. Your final score, 71-67. Unfortunately, the Indians coming up short this evening. We'll take a break and be back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report right after this.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Manatee, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Your final score here from Fulton. ICC falls by the final score of 71-67 to bring the season to the end here in the quarterfinals of the Region 23 tournament. Jim, let's get me your take on the game tonight. Of course, this game recap is being brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. They are your choice for orthopedic care. Stop by and see them in Tupelo today. That's the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Adam, a well-played ball game by two teams playing playoff basketball. And to be honest, Coahoma hit some shots at the end of the game to win it. And we missed a couple of shots at the end. Both teams deserve to be here. And don't take anything away from the ICC's year. Yes, we lost tonight. It's very disappointing right now. but they're 21-5 for the year, had a very successful year. And congratulations, Coahoma. If you got Coahoma fans listening to us tonight, you played very well, and we wish you good luck as you move on in playoffs. But a great year for Grant Payton and his staff.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from tonight's games here, being brought to you by Little Caesars in Fulton. And, Jim, I know you've got some of those stats. Those stats are being brought to you by Samstown Market here in Manatee. So let's go ahead and talk about let's take a look at the stats tonight.
Again, Coahoma won the ball game 71-67. They were only 9 for 18 from free throw line, but tonight Perez led the team with 17. Ozell Jackson, the 6'8 center, had 15, and we know had at least 15 rebounds. Yes. He would be the player of the game. Hogan had 11. Galmore hit 3 big threes, had 9. Key Johnson had 9 points all in the second half. McGregory had 2. McGee had 2 for their 71. For the Indians tonight, great effort by the Indians. Kobe Harris had 16 to lead the team. George Marshall had 15. Jamari Marshall had 8. Josh Lee had 6. Had gotten foul trouble, which really hurt us during the ball game. Tucker had 4. Minton had 3. Rock Robinson had 6. And Eddie Page had 4. Final score, Coahoma 71, ICC 67. And a great game, great atmosphere. Thank you to the ICC fans and students for being here tonight.
Samstown Market is your choice for fresh meat, produce, dairy, local products. They're located at Highway 371 North, right there in the heart of Manatee. Stop by, see Sam Ferris and the fine folks at Samstown Market today. We also want to thank our post-game sponsor, Renaissance Bank. Whether you're opening a checking account, starting a business, or looking to expand, Renaissance Bank has the tools to set you up for success. Visit renaissancebank.com to learn more today. Well, Jim, we're going to continue to build on this show. A great season coming to a disappointing end here for the Indians, but a great season to build on for the future. I know a lot of guys are going to be able to continue their education through basketball after tonight, but, man, you know they still wanted to give a chase for that region tournament.
No doubt about it. And, we talk about Grant Payton, but his 2 new assistants here, Darian Wilson, Jacob Hissel, they did an outstanding job. It hurts right now, Adam. We all hurt right now. But when the bottom line, when it clears, you're 21-5 and had a very successful year.
Absolutely. And, we typically pick a star of the game tonight, and I know Kobe Horace would have to be one of those guys that come up with a big name there. Jim, who are you thinking about our star of the game?
I'm going to say Kobe. He played solid the entire ball game, had 16 points. Yes, George Marshall got hot second half, but I'm going to give the team played great, but Kobe Horace led the team in the first half, got us a good start, finished strong, had 16 points. I'd give him the player of the game.
So Kobe Horace is our star of the game here in the final game of the season. As you mentioned, Jim, the Indians, they fall to 21-5 on the year. Coahoma improves to 15-11. We said at the start of the game, Coahoma is a really good basketball team. We fought and clawed with them in the previous 2 matchups, and everybody knows it's tough to beat a really good basketball team 3 times in one season, and it proved to be tough tonight for the Indians.
No doubt, give them credit. They played well tonight on the foreign soul. We had a bunch of fans against them.
Yep.
Great student section, proud of them. Coahoma moves on. They deserve it, but ICC deserves a lot of credit for an exciting, successful basketball year.
And I do want to say a note to that. Thank you to the ICC All-American Pep Band,
no doubt,
and the students and the fans that have been great all season. We missed it for a year, about a season or so with COVID. Still took a little while to build them back afterwards, but this season already makes me look forward to next season with the electric atmosphere we've had this season. And rumor has it, it'll be men and women both on the same night next season, only going to make the Davis Event Center even more special in the future.
Well, Adam, let me say, I always like working with you. You're a professional. We have a good time. We tried to give the facts of the ball game. We enjoy doing these ball games, so thank you, sir, for letting me be a part of this team.
Absolutely. So one final time here from the Davis Event Center. I'm going to say so long from Fulton for Raphael Henry, C.J. Adams, who was filling in for Lee Adams, who is on a special date night with his wife tonight in Nashville.
Good for Lee.
Mr. Jim Ingram, Michael Upton has helped us this year as well. This is Adam Gore saying so long from Fulton. ICC falls by the final score of 71-67 to wrap up their season here in men's basketball. Have a blessed evening. And as always, Roll Tribe.
So when are you going to get me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.